Everybody, welcome back to Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin, Soul Level 1, all bosses. Last time, we made our way to the top of the Forest of the Fallen Giants. We killed the Pursuer, then we went into the Lost Bastille, and ended up making a lot more progress than I expected to. We defeated the Ruined Sentinels first try, somehow, even though I usually struggle with those guys. Yeah, we defeated the Pursuer 2 more times, so he dropped Twinkling Titanite, which I don't know if we're going to use, really. Are there any weapons that we can wield that require Twinkling Titanite to upgrade? Who knows? Maybe some more. I think we could go that way, but I think today we're going to go in a different direction. We're going to head into the HEIDE'S Tower of Flame, HEIDE'S Spicy Tower, and defeat the Dragon Rider, and maybe the old Dragon Slayer? Dragon King? Ornstein. We're gonna fight Ornstein. Let's get going here. We've got our new gear all sorted out. It's looking good. We have actual, not trash armor now, which is kind of nice. Alright, we got a little bit of a hike here. There's some stuff to make it seem like we're actually traveling that long distance all the way to HEIDE'S Tower of Flame. Trying to obscure where we're actually going here. Making us go through all these twisty, turny hallways here. Okay, I know there's a shield here. Alright. Crimson Parma. And then we gotta pull this. For the longest time, I missed this pull chain here. I remember the first time I played Dark Souls 2, I just came right down. I'm like, oh, this must be like a does not open from this side, and I just did not come over here at all. Like, I just did this. I was like, oh, okay, and jumped down, and then I just left. I feel like it's not obvious that there's this little pull chain here. It's just a me problem. And I definitely missed it. Same thing on this side, right? Yeah, it's up there. It's just like with the Forest of the Fallen Giants door, actually. Just drops back down, right? Please drop back down. No, maybe not. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, now it goes, you see? Okay. Maybe I do know what I'm talking about a little bit. Only a little bit, though. Alright, so we picked up Crimson Parma. Is there any lore on that guy? The fancy name and nifty paint are surely a merchant's effort to make this very ordinary shield more attractive. Very ordinary indeed. I love this area. It's beautiful. There's no areas like this in any other Souls games, which is kind of a shame. We are not going to fight him. Not right now. Those guys are kind of annoying. Let's see how much damage do we do now. Wow, we can 3-shot them. That's surprising. Seeing as we are still Soul Level 1. Then again, we do have a +6 hand axe. We were doing alright on the weapon upgrade front. Maybe it wouldn't be too bad to fight them. But they have these real fast attacks that, like, even if I didn't have very low adaptability, I would dodge them. Maybe I should pay attention to where I'm going. That would probably help. Just walk right off the edge. Glad I got that that bonfire before doing that. At some point we're going to have to use a human effigy here. Our health is getting pretty low. Still 3 shots. You guys are 4. It's okay. We have stamina. Turn this down. Not that much. Human effigy, yeah, we should probably use one at some point. Our health is getting kind of low. Is that our first Lloyd's Talisman? Oh, a Hailstone. Thought that was going to be a cracked blue eye orb. Where's the Lloyd's Talisman? There it is. Talisman used by Cleric Knights. Blocks Estus recovery within a limited area. It is said that the Cleric Knights used these talismans to hunt down accursed undead. Cleric Knights fight with pride, and by blocking the recovery of the undead, they can also fight with impunity. Hailstone. Just undoes weapon enchantments. So I know there's a cheese to make the Dragon Rider fall off. We'll just fight him normally. Mostly because I don't really know how to do the cheese. I've seen it done so many times, but I've never actually tried to do it myself. I do like this encounter, how it's like, this guy, he's here, he's like challenging you, and then these other guys are just watching. They're like, alright, we'll wait, and just block you. Okay. Do that. And now they come. We killed our boy. Just gonna do it. Okay, luckily that one. What? I'm right here. I'm still in the room. Do the running attack. So far, so good. I mean, except for when we fell off. That was just dumb. So, these guys still don't attack, right? What makes them attack? Is it when I beat the Dragon Rider? Is that what does it? Hits the ground like that, my headphones clip. Hopefully it's not clipping for you guys, although it might. Oh, there's a guy who pops up here. Ghost ahead, therefore allied. Alright, I guess it's boss time already. Yes. No iframes. Dead. It's done. That is not too bad. Not too bad. No, I have not been reading these boss souls, have I? So we read the Soul of the Last Giant. I do like all the lore that they put on the boss souls in this game. Let's see, so the Pursuer we got. Soul of the Pursuer, who lurks in Drangleic. The Pursuer, who seeks the bearer of the sign, the dark sign, I suppose, will not rest until his target is slain. Okay. Not too much there. Would like to know more about the Pursuer. The soul of the Dragon Rider, who faithfully served King Vendrick. Long ago, the Dragon Riders mounted worms and were feared on the battlefield for their unparalleled strength. Okay, well that answers that question. My range is so bad. Clearly didn't want to come too far into this room. Although that was the one who was sitting here. So let's get this chest now. Now does this guy pop up? I don't know what causes that guy to pop up. I know there's a guy who jumps out of the water. Is it only when you have an ally? Is that inside? Is that how it works? The Ring of Binding. It's easier to go this way. An unusual ring of unknown origin limits the wearer's HP reduction when hollow. Alas, this ring will not make you human, whose lost is not easily retrieved. So it's like what's the Demon Souls ring called? I'm totally forgetting. I keep wanting to say the clutch ring, but I know that's not it. The Demon Souls ring that you get in Boletaria 1 and it's HP reduction. Same thing. Alright, let's talk to Lydia.
Are you from these parts? My name is Lycia.
Lycia, not Lydia.
I have come to spread the art of miracles, a practice of which I am a disciple. I can see that you are well suited to comprehend their wondrous power. But the cost of it, that's for your heart to decide.
Lycia of Lindelt. Ring of Prayer. Increases faith. It's very expensive. A ring blessed by the High Priest of Volgan. Increases faith. The clerics of the great city of Volgan are perennially entrenched in scandalous power struggles, but among them remain a few strong-willed, upstanding noblemen. We've heard about Volgan before, but I don't remember what it was. Oh man. This is a lot here. Any of these have any lore? A miracle used by the resolute Lindelt cleric knights when fighting on the front lines. There is a story passed down through generations, claiming this band of knights once felled a poisonous dragon which menaced an entire nation. Cleric Forsal of Lindelt was a master of miracles who fought battles across the lands. His allies called him a holy knight, but his enemies feared him for his demonic powers. Lightning Spear, said to be the legacy of an ancient clan whose leader was revered as the god of sun. The name of the clan has been lost to time, but the gross incandescence of our magnificent father shall never wane. It sounds like Solaire. The Solaire clan. Let's see. Homeward. The curse slowly erodes one's memory until even one's birthplace is reduced to a figment of a clouded past. But the bonfires are constant, a beacon for the tragically afflicted. That's talking about the curse of the undead that we have. That we are afflicted by. Countless worlds loosely overlap, and at the seams of contact, kindred souls who have lost their way call out to one another with fleeting messages of hope. What does this do? It reveals more messages from other worlds. Not super important.
I'd heard awful rumors about this place, and I'm afraid they were all true. The king, gone. The earth, ravaged. The burden on the people weighs heavy. I fear that, by now, they may have scarce room in their hearts for miracles.
See that Hyde Knight just wandering behind us?
Why did I come here? Well...
Where are they, actually?
Do I need any other reason than to spread the gospel of miracles? My preceptor always said this art should be shared with the world. And such is my only wish.
Yes. Just spreading miracles, that's her only wish.
Sometimes I fight the urge to pack up and go back home. It is... well, I must do this. And being out here all alone only makes this a more fitting test of my fortitude. I expected this cathedral to be bustling, but there's hardly a soul to be found here. Without any goings-on, I'll have to move soon. To a place I could gull the... sorry, help the gullible by teaching the good word.
Okay. Kind of giving away her game here.
I expected this without any goings-on. Without...
No.
to... No need for... The gods frown upon such soul scrimpers.
Okay. So... did I sit at the bonfire? I thought I just activated it. Yeah, because I still have 4 Estus flasks. So, shouldn't those enemies not really be there? I feel like they shouldn't be there. We're not going to kill this yet. Even though, I must have sat at the bonfire. Interesting. I honestly don't remember sitting there. That's okay. Really thought I was going to hit him in the first one. The sword guys aren't too bad, honestly. It's the lance ones that are worse. They are kind of annoying. Although the sword guy in there, it's a bad spot. It's a very bad spot. Alright, come on, my friend. So the lance boy doesn't see me. Or the sword boy. The hide knight. That guy, he doesn't seem to want to fight me. Or he kind of does, but not really. What is that attack? What is that attack? Did so much damage. Place much easier. Much easier. Okay, 2 of these guys at once is not ideal. Tried to delay the roll, which I should not have. Yeah, that attack. I hate that attack. It comes out way too fast. There's no animation for it. What is that? HEIDE'S gauntlets, was that? Ooh, almost died there. HEIDE'S gauntlets, I believe. No, was it? Great Helm, okay. Great Helm worn by Hyde Knights. Whether Hyde refers to a kingdom or was just a name for the land is not clear, for no records date back far enough to tell. All that is known is that the Way of Blue has its origins in Hyde, and that Hyde was later subsumed by the sea. Okay. So, I kind of always thought Hyde was just a person. Like this was his Tower of Flame. But I guess this is the Tower of Flame that is in the land of Hyde, or the kingdom of Hyde, whatever it may be. This item always makes me nervous. I feel like I'm always gonna fall off the edge. Alright, now this guy. This is the one I really don't like. Stair works to advantage here. Nope. Sort of. What's that? Is the life gem fully healless? Let's see. Let's get in there. Oh. I think it does. Pretty good. Can we make this? Dragon Parma. This? A shield decorated by intertwined dragons. The black and white contrast depicts the ebb and flow of the fate of all things living, and the serpentine dragons that watch over the march of time. The bearer of this shield will be blessed by great fortune in battle. Does it actually have an effect, or... I'm guessing not, because if it has an effect, it would put it in this kind of format where it says effect, right? I think that's more just lore than an actual gameplay description. Alright. I love standing right here. This always makes me very nervous. It feels like I should just get annihilated. My toes are just severed off. Oh man. There's Majula. 5 human effigies, nice. An old Radiant Life Gem. That's not just a Radiant Life Gem. The dull glimmer of these mysterious stones brightens with the passage of time. A rare stone with so brilliant a shine would fetch a handsome price. But what value could it really have without knowing who died to leave it behind? Is this Smo's soul? Is it smart to do this when we have 23,000 souls? Probably not. Let's do it anyway. And only 2 Estes foxes. Our damage is good. So is his. It's a slow heal. Let's just get some HP. Or stamina, rather. Stamina is very important. Okay. Nice. Oh boy. I wasn't too sure about that one. Got the old Dragon Slayer soul and the old Leo ring. The old Dragon Slayer is reminiscent of a certain knight that appears in old legends. Who could that be? Oh, we didn't even read the Ruined Sentinel one, did we? Soul of the Ruined Sentinel, a creation of the Jailer. The Ruined Sentinel has no corporeal form. It is only an empty soul that haunts the armor. Creation of the Jailer. So whoever's jailing people in the Lost Bastille created the Ruined Sentinel. And the old Leo ring. The beloved ring of a dragon-slaying knight strengthens thrust weapon counterattacks. After many years of use, the ring's face is worn down, but close inspection reveals an engraved lion. He is just Ornstein, right? But it says he just bears a resemblance to him. It's just a guy who really liked Ornstein. He liked all those Ornstein stories in the old legends. And he started cosplaying as Ornstein. That was Cracked Blue Eye Orbs. This is Cleric's Parma and Tower Shield. So you get a light shield and a heavy shield. A Parma used by clerics on pilgrimage, enchanted with a somewhat fragile blessing that allows spells to be deflected by parrying. Ooh, interesting. Unfortunately, the shield provides very little physical defense, and is more of a lucky charm than a proper shield. I didn't know I could do that. This doesn't give me any, like, stat requirements. Tower shield. Yeah, nothing too interesting there. Let's talk to this fella.
Transient being. This is no place for one such as you. Be gone. You are not needed.
Just like looking at the lighting effect. That sun ray coming through the door here. Like renders on top of him, but also his weapon seems to cast a shadow in it, which is kind of weird. Strange.
Transient being. Nothing has changed. You would never make a Knight of the Blue, and I have nothing more to say. Be gone. Transient, you would be gone.
Interesting. Is that because I'm a bell keeper? I would never make a Knight of the Blue. I didn't know he could reject you. I thought he just gave you the option to be a Blue Sentinel. Alright, 43,000 souls. I suppose we should do something with this. But what? I don't know. That was all I planned for this episode. Thought it would take about an hour. Instead, it took a half hour. Talk to you. What do you have for us? Nothing? Okay.
Lively.
Oh, I know we wanted to upgrade our crossbow.
I knew.
But we didn't have enough Titan shards. We need 2 of them. Yeah, it's +6 now. No, +5. Get 3 more. And chunks there. Chunks there.
I'll be around.
I think we are. Well, we've quickly hit the point where there's nothing left for us to buy. I could buy some armor from Mogul. Do I have the Ring of Whispers? Where are you? There you go.
Oh, you do?
Oh no. Okay. Well, I guess we'll buy them just for no reason.
Satisfied? I'll be a...
He's looking slightly better.
I'm glad to see.
I mean, we just need to spend money here. So that he eventually upgrades his stock. Which we get. I guess I'll get the Elite Knight. Oh no, not 6 of them. 1 is fine. Get this guy. Yeah, this will get hard leather armor. I'll get the rest of the Elite Knight set. Why not?
Thanks very much.
Do you have anything new to say?
Forget to buy some. Did I mention before that, well, I'm not from these parts?
You did.
I was on a journey, and somehow ended up here. The desolation here was disenchanting at first, but over time, things started to turn my way. Yeah, I've got a good few regulars now. They're all strangely desperate and quite willing to pay a premium. Sadly, some of them never come back, but I try not to think about it.
Just noticed my camera's like the focus box is on. Has that been there the whole stream? Whatever, I'll fix it later. Interesting.
Always open for business.
Don't know what causes that. Okay, 15,000. I guess I will
Don't.
spend it all on life gems. Yeah. Well, let's get all that.
Thank
6
you.
souls. That's more like it. Alright, let's head to. What should we do here? I guess we could just head further down behind this tower of flame. Head into the No Man's Wharf. Is that what it's called? That sounds good. I'm actually going to use my human effigy. Oh, it doesn't fully heal me. That's alright. Spiral stairs. Let's see, the monastery charm. Where are you? Is it this? What is this? A gray herb that grows hidden among the rocky surfaces of tall mountains. Restores a number of spell uses. There's no end to the scores of people who risk life and limb to forage for this valuable herb, which led to a banning of its harvest in some region. Oh, this is a poison cure? A blessed charm. Cures poison and restores HP. Many such charms were blessed in reconstructed ancient ceremonies carried out in the monastery of Lindelt, now known as the New Home of Miracles. Though it may lack the power of an original, in circumstances dire enough, an imitation can be quite enough. Okay. There's so many items in Dark Souls 2 that I just never, ever use, ever. Oh boy. Don't kill me. Dark Trotches. So many items. Verbal histories. So, boosts Dark Defense. Verbal histories often mention Saint Elizabeth. Her uniquely concocted medicines and potions are still widely used today. Is that the same Elizabeth that's in Elysiel, the mushroom Elizabeth? I'm gonna say yes. Looser ball. False. False. He picks up the halberd. Wielded by a warrior from a time so ancient that there exists no record of his endeavors. Sometimes just as a thing falls to pieces, it unleashes its last flash of great power. Yeah, I don't know about that one. A weapon? So this isn't the way to go, right? There's a thing over here? Or no, that is the way to go. So then there's a thing this way. Ah, yes, the undead bone shard. That tracking. Such an amazing tracking. Slow heals. These guys are always guarding undead bone shards, right? Or sublime bone dust. It's undead bone shard. Is that from Dark Souls 3? I think it might be. Burn in bonfire to upgrade Estus flask. Charred ashen bones. Cast them into the far fire in Majula to increase the HP restored with each use of your flask. They say these are the remains of a saint who cast himself into the bonfire. But we will never know for sure, for soot and ashes tell no story. Sublime bone dust. Dead bone shards. Why do I feel like the camera's being weird right now? I'm not on the camera at all. Is it always just do that? Okay. I don't know. Something looked weird to me though. What? How do you knock me down? Probably not worth it to use Arrogant Branch here. I don't remember what's back there, and I'd like to know. A mastodon, okay. Who might die here? This is actually something that requires stats to equip. Although they're worse than... I wonder if they're only worse because I don't have the stats. Gauntlets worn by the primal knights of Drangleic Castle. Durability is low due to rusting. Its weight would normally crush a man, but to the brutish primal knights, it may as well be made of papyrus. Alright, it was worth it. It was absolutely worth it. I was just fighting the mastodon, I guess. Chest up here. Why do I feel like this is a mimic? There's no blood stains in front of it though, so. The night set. What does this look like? I might actually go with this, just to show off our amazing face. Knight armor, pretty cool looking. Standard issue for new Drangleic Knights. Knights have long trusted this armor for its excellent functionality. That's probably what they all say, right? Actually like that. Get to see our beautiful face. Let's head into No Man's Wharf. Start lighting the place up. Some enemy here. No. Can't see the message. Illusion. The illusory message. So lighting this up is going to be somewhat annoying. I think I can use this as a weapon. That's going to be the plan, I guess. Know how the mechanics work. If I just kill this guy. So if I hit him like this, it's decent damage, surprisingly. Just not as good. That's interesting. The most important thing is that we keep lighting this up. So even though I don't have the stats to wield this weapon, it's actually not a bad weapon still. I wonder if there's other things like might just be worth using them. Look, I mean, it's not great. But it's better than unequipping the torch and everything. Sort of. Probably only good because we're so leveled up for this area. By leveled up, I mean the weapon. Clearly, we're not leveled up. Just with this new lighting engine that they added in Scholar, the first set, I just really like lighting everything up. It's nice, you know? Stuck. Not too stuck to hit me yet. Okay. I'm gonna do something. Whoa! It's a lucky roll. Sorry, Torch Boy. I'm injured today. Triclops snake Trojans. What does that do? Temporarily boosts petrify resist. Triclops snake. Exude the scent of rust. Inexplicably pungent. And this one exudes the scent of rust. Interesting. Triclops snake, though, is it's getting me. Is there? I don't think that's an enemy in this game that I can think of. I guess Lucatiel won't be here, right? No, she is. Interesting.
I thought that might be you. You haven't changed a bit, have you? The longer I am here, the more madness I discover. A wretched place indeed, but not without traces of its former glory. What could have caused such degradation? Ah, yes. I have not thanked you for humoring me the other day. This is for you. Of course, I've no idea what it is. Our land of Mirror is surrounded by enemies and constantly at war. There is only one way up in Mirror. Join the Order and prove yourself in battle. My family had little fortune and no name. I had to carve out a piece of the world for myself. With two things, my sword and my loyalty to my lord. I was raised to wield a sword from birth. Life was hard, but I never gave it a second thought. I had swift success on the battlefield and quickly attained respectable stature. And then I came here to...
She doesn't remember. She's afflicted by the curse. I should heal.
Have you heard of the undead? These poor souls affected by the curse. An undead gradually loses his humanity until his wits degrade completely. Finally, he turns hollow and preys upon others. And a hollow can never be human again. One can skirt this wicked fate only with the help of the souls found here. Assuming, of course, that the legends are true. I can only hope that they are.
She's got some curse face going on. It's hard to see. It gets blurry. You can see her eye there, though, right? The closer you get, she like looks down, just like trying to hide it.
I'm sorry to burden you with talk of my fate. I suppose I've grown weary these days. I'm sorry. I
do like Lucatiel. Oh, hello. This guy's a lot weaker than I remember. just remembered too, I normally like doing all of the boss fights solo, but in this game, you have to summon NPCs to progress their story, don't you? I'm gonna have to think about that, because I would really like to progress their stories, if I can. Dogs. Now let me check something. Do I have a Pharos Lockstone? I do not. Well, that stinks. Do they... Are there any here? I don't think there are. Lighting engine. Maybe needs a little more work. Don't you dare. In short, bloody expense. Oh, too late. Too late. Guess we gotta light it up manually then. Which means we gotta deal with this boy. Oh, okay. Oh, there's 3 of them. You don't want none of this. I already missed. What is this place? Who are these things? Tattered cloth hood. Oh, maybe we'll get some lore here. Wait a sec. Hood favored by pyromancers. It appears tattered, but is, in fact, its fabric is reinforced with pyromancy. Magic is no show. It is an art that allows mere mortals to glimpse into the very fabric of what is and may be. So these guys used to be pyromancers, I guess? That's my guessing. Ouch. I think you can probably still hit me. That's okay. Don't you do? Don't you break my chest? I know it's in here. Look at that. We would have lost a repair powder and a Titanite shard. I would have been very upset. Always so easy to get this chest here. I think it's a good chest too. It's got some stuff in it. Brigand set and a bandit axe. It's good stuff. Oh, speaking of axes, mine is about to break, so I guess I should switch to the club. Let's see, the bandit axe beyond our reach. An axe of bandits of the Pharosan outskirts. Just keep an eye on the door here. Very sturdily built for the armament of a bandit. When Pharosa fell to war, its citizens were left landless, and entirely to their own devices. Many were reduced to thievery, while Pharosan knights scattered to other lands as sellswords. Mountains surround Drangleic on 3 sides. Most travelers who try to cross them end up hapless prey to the countless brigands lurking there. Huh? There's a lot of dogs here. Where are you? I'd really like to use this, but I can't. Is there no torch to light here? Doesn't appear to be. Varangian armor. Varangian? Armor worn by Varangians that terrorized nearby seas. The coastline stretches far in northern Drangleic. Beyond this northern sea is an unexplored continent, said to be home of things inhuman. Are these guys inhuman? Kind of always thought they were just normal guys in like pirate costumes, sort of. Maybe not pirate costumes, but I'm gonna have to get a look at them. Yeah, more like Viking, I guess. They look like humans, don't they? Maybe like a little trollish, ogreish. Not sure. The sea bow. What the heck? I don't know if I've ever gotten that. Yeah, this does not seem familiar to me. A bow built for seafaring marine warriors. Has an extended range for hunting down sea monsters from afar. A great sea lies to the north of Drangleic, and beyond that is an unexplored continent that is home to things inhuman. Okay, cool. Yeah, don't think I've ever gotten that bow. Got emit force here. I think we're always just reading things. Throughout history, there have been many examples of imitative materials. Miracles. When discerning original from imitator is nigh on impossible, which is which hardly matters. So, I'm afraid. Very afraid. Oh boy, I can come out because it's not nighttime. They're not daylight. It's not lit up here. Okay, they're just following. But you won't follow me down here. So, which one is the weak one? Come back. Bleeding is serious business. Some more of them up here too. Just one more. Actually, the club seems to be pretty good. It's staggered kind of easily. And this is where Gavlon used to be, but I guess they moved him because most people wouldn't come up here to find him. Alright, one of these is trapped. Forget which one. Maybe this one. Nope. Get the greatsword and... No human was intended to wield a sword of this weight or destructiveness. Only a few famed warriors have ever wielded this great blade, for it challenges the very limits of human ability. That's the Guts sword. And a silver talisman. Ooh, it's the chameleon charm. A tiny charm embedded with imitative magic. Used to transform into something to blend in. Use this talisman to hide from invaders. Only provides the most superficial camouflage, but sometimes that is enough to do the trick. Okay. There's these guys. Too many. Some more that armor. Oh, we gotta get that torch, you know. We gotta get it. Where is the last torch we placed? It must be that one, right? I know there's a ton of illusory walls over here too. I just forget where most of them are. I think they're all after the bell, though. Pretty sure. Pretty sure they are. Our character looks ridiculous. And here comes the ghost ship. That blue fire is the same color as our skin. We really blend in down there. Alright, well, I'm going to end it here for today. We will continue in the No Man's Wharf next time. We'll get through the end, find all the hidden items, defeat the Flexile Sentry, and then I guess make our way through the Lost Bastille again. Yeah, we're coming at it from 2 different angles. We've already gone halfway through the Lost Bastille. And honestly, we don't even really need to do this area, but it's all bosses, so we have to do this area. But like and subscribe if you're enjoying this and if you have not already, and I will see you next time.